Sir, could you speak briefly on the concept of intention plus frequency may equal healing, or the opposite is, and maybe the idea of 432 versus 440 hertz? It's my understanding that like some people were out here saying that like, hey, Bob Marley's music was tuned to 432, whereas concert A is 440, and there's a different semantics based on these two. Whereas I'm starting to learn that like it's more about the intention. Could you maybe just touch on that briefly?
Well, you know that if you put your intention in your baby finger, and you can feel a tingling growing around your baby finger, your attention has caused a plasma vortex to develop an implosive center. And that's the beginning of ability to steer tornadoes and whether you qualify for Gurdjieff dancing. So intention is what brings the plasma vortex to a point and therefore steers the tornado. That's what intention is, because focused human attention is measurably electrically centripetal. So attention is absolutely key to everything, because it's what eventually allows you to steer not just your plasma tornado, but stars, hopefully. So it is all about attention and intention, absolutely. Now, the extent to which that attention can implode and create centripetal force does depend on a harmonic signature. Absolutely. That's what our whole lives are about, that there is a frequency signature to implosion perfected. Therefore, there's a frequency signature required for attention. Golden ratio brainwave harmonics perfect attention. Sunlight creates attention because it's phase conjugate photosynthesis. Whereas most of the fluorescent lights in your kid's classroom measurably prevents attention span because it's the wrong frequency recipe to create that implosion of attention. So it is about frequency, correct. Now, 432 versus 440, we put together a big analysis on that. Fractalfield.com/implosion sound. And short summary, that if you take musical octaves based on 432 and 528, remember the octave is the 12th square root of 2 interval between every adjoining frequency. That's the cubic nature of the octave, which actually is not implosive inherent. However, if you start your cascade instead of 440 hertz on 432 or 528, you do get more potential harmonics within that 12-note octave cascade that are golden ratio exponents of Planck. In other words, pure implosion sound, you get more good harmonics in 432 and 528 than you do in 440, but it's because the tuning of that cascade has enabled more implosion harmonics. And that there's a beautiful table of that and a discussion examples. Fractalfield.com/implosion sound. So in my view, these frequencies are a little bit helpful, 432 versus 5. And it is true that 440 hertz is not so ideal. If you were trying to make implosion sound, 440 hertz is not the bingo. I think that we've investigated together.
Thank you so much.